So there we go, guys. Lock in. Let's get started. Let's get ready. As you can see, we can see the hole cards. Fedor Holz on the top. Wiktor's on the bottom. Still waiting for that that second table.
I won't be as talkative until I have games. When there's less tables, I'll be a bit more chatty for now.
That's okay. I'm gonna get dinner in 1 hour 15 minutes. Then
yeah, no problem.
I'll start drinking some wine with you if you want to.
Nice. I'm all night for you, Fedor. Anytime. Just call me. I'll be there.
Aces for Fedor. Right hand side, lock in, 7-5. Could be an action board here, 8-7-4. Backdoor flush draw and a gut shot straight draw and a pair for Wiktor here. Fedor once again goes to the small size. So Fedor not really mixing up size as much in the continuation bet, 3-bet pots. Wiktor is just going to call. Turn is at 9 of clubs. Big pot energy already starting to brew here in the headquarters. Fedor with the overpair, Limitless with the pair, flush draw and a straight draw. Fedor, maybe a sneaky check raise here. That'd be fun. That'd be real fun here by Fedor. Let's see if he can find it. Maybe Wiktor checks it back if Fedor checks it over to him. So 6,500 in the pot. Fedor plays relatively slow in these bigger pots, so we'll be sitting around waiting. And he does bet 4,400. Wiktor probably can't go wrong with either option here. He decides to raise or just call. He does just call. River's a 7. Aye, Poppy. Here we go. Big pot will be about to go down. 15,000 in the middle. 12,000 behind. Fedor gonna shove, try to get called by an 8, try to get called by a 9. He's gonna pope that Wiktor doesn't have a 7. The young prince not experiencing great times only so far to start this match. Pocket aces, 3-bet pre-flop, bet 2 streets, Limitless, Miracle River, trip 7s, the hidden trip 7s. Fedor shoves, Limitless calls, $40,000 pot is going to go over to Limitless's way.
River. Maybe today no bank. Maybe today I won't go to bank. We'll see.
Let's see, Wiktor. Let's see about that.
Brian Cox, Joey, never forget the hardest part of breaking up is getting back your stuff. Thank you. So Fedor is going to call on the left-hand side. Pick up queens on the right-hand side for Limitless. So we got a couple spots here, bro. And lock in, boys. Action's going to be fast and furious today. 2 tables. I feel like Wiktor's going to be pushing the pace a little bit. Might be setting up a little 4-bet alert. Left-hand side. Wiktor, check raises flop. Bet small on the turn. 4-bet on the right-hand side. 4-bet alert is official for the first time today. Bill Perkins, Dyewood Zero Jet flying on by. Gorilla Gaming Glenn working hard on the screen right now. I see him beating his chest. Smoke billows up. We might see a big pot as Fedor Holz with the ace-jack offsuit. Expect to see him call here. And on the left, Fedor calls the check raise on the flop. Turns the open end straight draw. Turns a double gutter, actually. And he's going to raise it up with that double gutter. So Fedor telling this guy he's got, what, Jack 9? I mean, this is a real unusual hand. Right-hand side, Fedor is going to call. Left-hand side, Fedor representing very narrow range when he raises the turn. He's telling this guy he's got, what, pocket 10s, 10-7, 10-8? Or not 10-8, rather. Maybe 6-9, maybe Jack 9? I think those would probably raise a small bet on the turn, so those would make sense. Right-hand side, Fedor going to face a very small bet. He's got a backdoor straight draw and a backdoor flush draw. Might consider peeling 1 street. Left-hand side, Limitless is going to call the raise. So very interesting hand here, Bruin. Right-hand side, a call as well. Turns a backdoor spade draw. So this is going to really set the tone for the match so far as Limitless check raises the flop, bets the turn, gets raised by Fedor. Now he's going to lead the river for very small. And Fedor has absolutely dog. He's got a complete sausage in his hand. But he raised the turn. He's represented the full house. Will he continue the story on the river? The young prince. Very tough decision to make. Right-hand side, lock in, $4,400 bet. Fedor's not going to go anywhere. Has that jack-high flush draw. Limitless has to be hoping that a spade does not come down. He's got to be hoping Fedor has a hand maybe like ace-10. Left-hand side, Fedor deciding what to do. Couple big decisions to make. And Fedor does call on the right. Does not get there on the river. And Fedor just folds on the left. Does not go for it. The heart is not there in that hand as he decides this is a bad spot. As he takes a swig out of that teacup. So Limitless putting his foot on the gas as he's setting up for an all-in shove on the right-hand side. 12.9K in the middle. Fedor would be looking to call with a hand like a 10. Maybe some of his slow-played kings, slow-played aces. Over pairs. Probably worst hand he would call here with was what? Maybe a hand like a 10. If he had a hand like an 8, maybe hero calls that sometimes too, like 8-9 suited. Limitless thinks he's Fedor Holz with this tank. The massive tank. Maybe he's thinking about not betting. That could be it. 23,000 already in the middle. Maybe he's scared that the young prince. No, I don't think that's possible. I do not think that's possible, my friends. He does check back. Okay, he does think it's possible.
Thinking, you had like kings or queens and think about value shove.
Yeah. At the pussy check.
Looks like. Looks like. Yeah, maybe good read. Maybe bad read. Who knows?
Right-hand side, 3-bet with the 10-9 suited by Fedor. Wiktor, backdoor straight draw, and the flush draw. He's going to go ahead and call turn. Powerful turn card for both players is Limitless. Turns the 7. Fedor turns the open and a straight draw. Fedor does not seem to really like putting himself in check call spots with these type of hands. So I expect him to bet once again. Yassine Diaz says poker's still wide open. I guess these AIs have shown us how weak the top regs are. IMO poker competition is soft compared to other fields like chess. Yeah, Yassine, I think poker right now is, especially live poker in America. If you worked at your game for the past year, first of all, live poker in America is going to start to really blow up. And second of all, you're playing against people who haven't worked on their game for a long time. So it's going to be fascinating to see what happens as Fedor bets 5,000 Limitless, has a pair and a flush draw. River is a 9. And now Fedor Holz has the best hand, 9-10. Makes second pair. Wiktor has the fourth pair. Fedor, 14,000 behind, 17,000 in the pot. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I don't think Fedor Holz is gonna value bet this river, guys. 17,000 in the middle. Big pot energy is brewing. Checks it over to Wiktor. I think Wiktor's just going to check this one back. I think he's going to check it back. I think he's going to check it back. And he does check it back. Fedor Holz, Miracle River. $17,000 pot goes his way. Nice hand there for the young prince.
Okay. The 10-7, huh? You tried with these double gapper clubs. You like these, huh?
Yes. Today dealer gives me. I'll take what dealer give me. Today, looks like.
Seems appropriate. So do you always
that
play
pair of fives.
Super long sessions, or you just wake up in the morning and then just grind like?
Yes. Yeah, play since 4 in the morning. Poker is fun.
Can be, for sure.
4-bet alert on the right-hand side. Ace-5 offsuit. So here we go. 4-bet. Limitless is going to call flops. 8-7-5. Big pot energy. Brewing over here. Smoke spilling up in the headquarters. The fire begins to potentially burn for Limitless as he's attempting to win another big pot. So 4-bet alert. 4-bet pre-flop by Fedor. Fedor with that ace-5 offsuit. Limitless, we've seen him do this real weird small lead in big pots. So we saw him do this multiple times up until this point. 4th session of the match. He's got middle pair. He's got open and straight draw. Fedor, bottom pair. Did 4-bet pre-flop. Going to have a lot of overpairs. Jacks, queens, kings, and aces. Of course, he's going to have some Doug Polk dog specials as well, too. Just like this hand. Turn is a 3. See what Limitless decides to do. Small bet is called. And now this is the problem with this real small bet strategy is that if you try to do this, you're going to end up putting yourself in a lot of spots where you get called and now you're on the turn and now you don't know what to do. So he goes ahead and bets 4,000 into 14,000. Now Fedor can beat some draws. He can beat a hand like a 9-10 suited. Can beat a hand like a queen jack of spades. Might be a hand Victor doing that with. I don't see Fedor going anywhere right now. But he's going to need some help on this river. Fedor does call. River's a king of spades. Could be the help someone's looking for here. So 21,000 in the middle. 4-bet pre-flop by Fedor Holz. Polish Scarface Limitless. Calls the 4-bet. Leads the flop. Leads the turn. River is the king of spades. Now Victor, not liking that card, loses the ace-king, loses the king-queen, loses to that queen-jack of spades hand. So Victor checks it over to Fedor. Fedor has some showdown with that bottom pair. I imagine Fedor's just going to check this one back. If he bet, maybe he could try to get this guy off an 8 or a 7. I mean, maybe. But would Fedor shove a hand like queens or jacks in this river? I don't think so. So if he does shove here, his value range. He does shove. Turns into a bluff. Can Fedor get Limitless off the 7? And he does lay it down. Wow. What a bluff there by Fedor Holz. Wow.
Interesting line again, Victor. I'm curious. Curious.
And
sometimes Victor is tired and needs coffee. That's why I know one. Or something stronger than coffee, but not today. Today is not today. Well, let's see what you have. Oh my God, it's just no respect. 3-2. Okay. okay. Now I see you playing.
Yeah, that's maybe a bit unlucky, you know. I thought I had, I misread my hand. I thought I had.
Yes, you thought you have, no, like in live poker, they just muck. They embarrass themselves.
Certain textures, they start to size up a little bit. As Victor bets the turn. Fedor currently up $3,000 for the match. So started off down a little bit, but right now, currently up for the match, $3,000 at about 140 hands. We are going to have free rolls at the top of every hour. Just had to get my Discord chat update in here. Three bet left-hand side. Fedor defending with the 4-8 of hearts. Right-hand side. Limitless goes to the overbet. Let's see if Fedor can find the nice fold with the top pair. Once again, think about what's our weakest hand we want to call the river with. Of course, you want to have flushes, and then you got to start thinking about what the pairs I want to have. Queen 9, 9, 6. Of course, 2 pairs. And you want to go to your single paired hands. Queen 10. Has some 10, so that's going to block some of the bluffs, potentially from Limitless. 10 Jack, 10 7, King 10. Left-hand side, Fedor Gonna get to the turn. Turns the second pair. Right-hand side, Fedor in the tank. Decide, is this a GTO approved play or not by check calling? Left-hand side, Wiktor turns the gutter. So in any 9 or club, he's gonna give him a hand he's gonna feel real strongly about. And Fedor does call. River is a club, and now Limitless makes the second nut flush. Right-hand side, Fedor Holz determined to use all of that time bank here. The young prince, he does call, can't lay it down. $20,000 pot goes Limitless's way. Very nice hand for Limitless. And left-hand side tries to get tricky with the flush. Fedor doesn't fall for it. Limitless going to bet for value, and now Fedor might be thinking about raising here for value. Could call by worst 10s. Going to get called sometimes by an 8. So Limitless bets out 1,600 to 2,400. Fedor, top pair, top kicker. Of course, loses some hands. 7-9, Jack-9, 4-7, 3-4. Wow, 4 straights out there, my God. What do we call the 4th straight? I don't really know. Now Fedor's in the tank, trying to get some chips back there from Limitless. He's hoping to go 4 sessions in a row. He does make the raise. 49-20. Let's see if Fedor gets called here. Limitless thinking about what hands to call. Jack-8. Second pair. Yassine Diaz, we don't know how many hands they will play overall. We can't bet anymore, so you cannot bet on the overall match anymore. As Fedor Holz does get that raise in. Nice value raise by him on the river. Limitless shakes his head. Poppy. Jack-9 isn't straight on that board. Actually, yeah, well, that's a good point. 5-6-8, 10-3. Or 5-6-8, 10-2. Okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot more sense, actually, now that I think about it. Aces on the right for Limitless. Left-hand side, Fedor. 10 high, check 2 on the river. We know he's going to bet. Let's see what size he goes with. No-Cause says, it's so interesting. Always when you are listening to them talk, you make funny faces. I'm laughing out loud. The all neighborhood listen to me. As Fedor goes the overbet. Limitless has the 7. Can he find the correct call here? What hands can he beat? He can beat 9-10. He can beat 8-9. Maybe hand like 5-8. Malinowski incoming on the table left, the chat says. Would not be surprised to see Wiktor lay this one down. But maybe this is the time he calls against Fedor.
So big.
He seems suspicious. I think he's going to call this one, guys. We've seen enough folding from Wiktor Malinowski. $7,000 bet. Can Limitless find the call? Fedor representing a flush. Maybe he would do this with a hand like King Jack. If he gets to the river with King Jack. What hands does Limitless want to call here with? A flush, a 4, strong kings. He does call with the 7. Yeah. Beautiful call there by Limitless with the A7. Picks him off. He's not folding today to the young prince's river aggression. As Wiktor takes down a very nice pot. Those are the kind of spots we saw Wiktor folding in the previous sessions very often. So now maybe he decides some of those spots that are folds against some players, maybe those are going to be calls. Mr. Bill says, I wouldn't call, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't think a lot of you guys would call out there with the 7. I mean, listen, King, Jack, 4, 4, 7, 3 hearts. Your opponent bets 7,000 into 4,000. Yeah, it's a real tough call, and it's a tough spot. And that's the kind of spot you're going to find yourself in playing against an aggressive player. Add heads up, Nolan, hold him.
All right, let's see how you do with like this. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Uh-oh. The boys are having their first drink on the day on the match. I like it.
Did you live in Germany?
I lived there for 3 years. Played sports.
Ah.
I forgot quite a lot, but ja, genau.
Und wie lief das?
Ich war in Hessen, im Wetzlar. Ich habe schon lange Zeit die Sprache vergessen, aber ich kann das wiederholen richtig schnell. Deswegen. So if you guys speak German, I can. One time I played live poker. People talk German, and I knew what they talk, and I didn't tell them.
Well, now they know, buddy.
Next level, Wiktor. Okay, gotta show this one.
They're getting ready that part of the hangout, you know.
It's,
getting comfortable with each other.
Maybe not.
Usually you tell someone where you lived in their country they're from at the beginning of the day.
Okay.
Set of 6s on the left-hand side. Top pair versus Limitless. Big pot energy's brewing. None too deep. Give me the big pot energy, please. Here we go. Lock in, boys. Pocket 6s. Fedor Holz 666. Mark of the Beast. Limitless top pair against the big bad bluffing machine. Let's see if Fedor Holz can get max value here when he finally does make a hand. Here we go. Getting some stretching in the headquarters here. If I'm going to be watching this match, I'm at least going to stretch out and get healthy. Fedor bets 4,700. Wiktor not going to go anywhere. He's got that top pair. Fedor, what could Fedor be check raising here for value? Set of deuces, set of 6s, maybe queen 6, queen deuce, maybe some probably not a queen 9, but we've seen Fedor get a little frisky with a weak top pair occasionally. So river is a 9, and that spells trouble for our man Limitless because he rivers 2 pair. Now he's ahead of queen 6, queen deuce. He also beats the misbluffs, of course, of the young prince, Fedor Holz. And Fedor Holz sitting there, 16 poker hard. This seems like a rigged hand when you come back from the break from a home game and the deck's set, because this seems like a low setup here for the young prince. So here we go, 14.7K in the middle. Heard about this kind of game in rounders before. Fedor Holz shoves.
I mean...
Wiktor snap calls, $42,000 pot goes over the young prince's way.
Very dangerous. Oh, I got a bet with jackpot. Thank you, GG Poker.
292,000. We can make some advertisement.
Right hand side. Check raised by Fedor. Limitless just calls top pair, top kicker. Turn 6. See what Fedor decides to do. Limitless is going to be bet calling with some ace highs. All of his pairs, a queen, a 4, a deuce, maybe a hand like ace 10, ace jack. Fedor checks it over to him. Limitless most likely going to make a bet. And he does. Now Fedor, bottom pair, flush draw, might go for a very rare check raise. A very rare double check raise spot. But he doesn't. He just check calls. River's a 6. Not good for Fedor Holz. His flush does not get there. Still has 2 pair. Still can beat missed flush draw from Wiktor. He can beat an ace high. Wiktor might be floating with a hand like a 9, 10 of hearts, 10 jack of hearts as well too. Have to bluff those hands in the river. Fedor might be inclined to want to make a call here, and now Limitless has to decide, what does he want to bet? Would this guy Fedor, what would he check raising the flop with?
I think that's why he wants to play with deep. Yeah. Danger.
So Fedor.
Hey, sorry,
faces a
I
$60
finished
bet.
match with Young Prince, and then we can play. It's very hard 3 tables. I paid him a little bit money, so it's all good.
Hello, Dumbo. Fedor lays
Fuck,
it
I don't
down.
want to quit this game too, man. Ay, ay, ay. And then they're still in.
Massive.
Now you're
overbet on the left-hand
blasting on
side.
my earphones on the other table.
Yeah, like 10 spots at the same time. What the fuck? Okay, Victor, focus. GTO solution. Okay.
So Fedor ships it in.
Fuck. But, no, I hear I
Did you just press it out?
No. I didn't. What the? One sec. I am thinking. Okay. I've sit it out on the other table. Okay. Check
Lays it down. Wow. Nice bluff.
Fuck. Toji.
Victor seems
Ay.
rattled over there.
I think
Sometimes
I
you
might
have to put it in, huh?
Yes, that's a very important thing to do in poker. And in life as
Left-hand
well.
side, both players have top pair.
That's true.
Could be another big pot. Victor appears pretty rattled over there. Not sure what's happening. Might be a little drunk. Fedor's got top pair. He's going to check raise. King 10, top pair. Nice kicker. Victor,
Yeah, if he will play
unfortunately-
me 501k, I think I'll play. Otherwise, I think sir can't play in a bit.
Turn is a 6 of diamonds. Great card for
I
Victor
feel
as
like
he picks up.
you'll just kill me with your bets. I need to book one win session. Otherwise, I need to go to bank. That's not good. I don't want to go to bank anymore. Okay. Yeah, you see, it's fucking shit out. What? Give me time back, GG. Then I can play. Fuck. Ay. Okay.
Get it together, Poppy. Come on, get your shit together. Let's go. It's a high stakes match. Lock the fuck in.
I feel
What's
bad.
going on with this
Fuck,
kid?
man, this shit is easy.
Let's go, Big Poppy. Get your head in the game. So Fedor. Check raises the flop. Checks the flop. Or check raises flop, checks turn. Victor bets his top pair, flush draw, straight draw. Fedor might go for another turn check raise here. And he does go for the turn check raise. He puts in the second check raise of the hand. Now Victor's got to be wondering, what does this guy have? I got top pair. I got a 7. I blocked the straight. And Sylvie at the rush shot. No money to put in bank. Okay. River is a deuce. 15,000 behind. Victor, pot size bet left is Fedor Holz. Going to stack him here. Deuce on the river. Any 4 makes a straight. Hand like King 4 now has straight. Probably not a hand to be check calling, or sorry, bet calling the flop raise with. So Victor, what would he have? What kind
Nice
of 4?
full
Ace
house.
4, maybe 6-4.
Yes, trap. Maybe dealer change it.
Well, here we go. Young Prince. Is he going to find the value bet? Young Prince can't do it. He checks it over to Victor.
That's incredible.
Victor checks it back. King 10 versus
I
7-10.
thought maybe I can go for value, but
You're crazy. Okay, we need to extend the challenge. GG Poker, extend challenge. Please more hands. Please,
Bro,
please.
you know what? Kakite will review his head and he will say, "Oh, he just invented another sizing on the turn." Yes, I know, I did.
Extend the challenge, GG Poker, please. One time.
Bro, I have reads on you. Like.
Yes. I mean, for the secret. Yeah, I think now Muniz will understand why I need to here focus. Too much craziness happening.
Okay.
Yeah, Fedor doesn't Fedor Holz makes a lot of hands. He really does. That's true. I mean, he has a lot of strong hands. Right hand side, Wiktor gonna try bluffing him with a 6-9.
Huh? Oh, the table resumes. Oh, okay, I guess. Okay.
Ay. Can Fedor find the hero call here? Fedor, Jack 10. Second pair. Is he going to find the call? No, he lays it down. Nice hand. Nate says Joey's mad because his money he bet on Limitless not looking so good. Yeah, you're right.
I'll go to bank in a moment. So I want to provide. I've been into bank too many times this week.
So the boys are opening it up now.
Okay.
Let's open it up here.
Yes, exactly.
Fedor does not seem like the kind of guy that folds it straight at any point in time in a heads-up match. Gonna make a stink. Okay. He's gonna make a stink. He might lay it down though.
Yep.
And he does lay it down. Fedor Crownupguy in the house takes it down. $20,000 pot.
Gotta think this through, huh?
I mean that my bet was good. So if you think it's a 9.
No, I mean thinking doesn't mean like that's the thing is thinking doesn't mean that I not always.
That's true. MT players always think.
Right hand side 3-bet pot.
Yeah,
Wiktor flops top pair.
Fedor. I go to bank. That's dangerous.
Very true.
That's actually fucking true.
Here. Fedor. Spot here on the turn. 3-bet pre-flop. Bet small flop. Could bet again. Moonlight Master. Oh, it's okay, buddy. I'm just really joking around. Fedor checks it over to Limitless. Limitless might check this one back. Vince Smith in the chat. What's up, Vince? Vince says something about Monica. Wiktor does check it back. River is a 5. And now Fedor. Not sure how often he's going to be bluffing in this type of river. Going to bluff some hands, right? So what hands would those look like? Probably 9-10. King 9 might actually be in there. That's one of the hands he wants to bluff with. You say hi to the people? You gonna say hi? Okay. No, say hi to them. They could use it right now. Give them a jolt of life. Left-hand side, Wiktor. Absolute monster cooler on Fedor Holz. Might be a river where they're gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think so. Right-hand side, Fedor is gonna turn that King 9 hearts into a bluff. Wiktor gonna go for a raise. Left-hand side. Big pot brewing. Wiktor with the nut straight. Fedor Holz, the second nut straight. Not good for the young prince. So Wiktor deciding how much he wants to bet. Is he going to go for it all? Try to get called by an ace. Try to get called by a 5. Is he going to check back? He's not checking. This guy checks back. I'm deleting my Twitter account, and he doesn't. Okay, bets. Fedor, snap calls, no good. Jack 5, 5-6 for Limitless.
Very surprised to see this bet.
I'm just drunk. I click buttons. I'm a button clicker, to be honest.
Looks like it.
It's an adventure, man. Listen, living the high life. You know, you're playing high stakes. You're having big swings. You're battling anybody. People are talking shit to you. You're telling them, what are you talking about? I already made it to the high stakes. I'm already a successful guy. Like, what are you guys talking about? You guys fucking stupid. Come play me if you got something to say. You know? Playing poker all night, 20 hours, smoking cigars, drinking wine. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got a care in the world except when his next poker game's going to go down, man. So, it's a fun place to be in life. You feel like you got purpose. You feel like you got a mission. You feel like you're doing something special. So enjoy that feeling while you can, man. So right-hand side, we got a little something brewing. 3-bet pot. Top pair, top kicker for Wiktor. Now Fedor going to look to bet this turn. 7-9. Has the gutter. But he's going to try to get Wiktor. No, he does check back. River is a queen of diamonds. Interesting. Now, River. Fedor definitely have to bluff here. Now, Wiktor's got to think, what kind of hands would this guy check back the turn with? And then bluff the river. 9-10 makes the straight. Could have a hand like 7-9. Maybe turn in a hand like ace-3 into a bluff. But I don't think Wiktor has a hand he can call with. I'm just trying to think how different a king versus a jack would be here if you had ace king versus ace jack, or if you had jack 10, or if you had king 10. In terms of if you're Wiktor, would you call a bet on the river? Left hand side. Left hand side. Interesting river. So Fedor does not hit his gut shot. 9,500 in the pot. Right hand side. Fedor turns that 7-9 into a bluff. And now Wiktor, ace jack, loses to any diamond. But once again, maybe wondering what Fedor, diamond Fedor would check back with. 10 of diamonds, ace of diamonds. Maybe ace-3, maybe not.
Please.
And he does find the call. Nice call there by Limitless with the ace jack.
Interesting call.
Owns the young prince. Gotta feel good about that left hand side. Let's see if he can own him once again. The bluffing machine, Fedor Holz, firing the river, saying he's got a full house. Wiktor, 2-pair, ace high kicker. Knows this guy is a madman. Can he find 2 hero calls in a row? Looks like he wants to. Limitless.
I think you got there. Maybe not. I don't know.
He hates making bad calls. Tension brews. Can he find a second hero call in the row? Can he do it? Ace King. He beats Jack 7.
Do it.
He lays it down. I, Poppy. Fedor shows the Jack of Hearts.
Trust me.
Once again, Fedor keeping that aggression up. It ain't easy, guys. It ain't easy.
They're not sharp enough. Same when I had ace 10 and you had 6-5. I wanted to call, but then I'm like, Wiktor, you're drunk. Your instincts might not work. So I'm like, okay.
Trust your instinct, Wiktor. It's really.
I mean, now they are not. I give you the shopping bag to go enjoy your money.
Thanks, bro.
Friendly poker? I don't even play friendly poker.
I play almost always friendly with you.
Yeah.
Why do you think you only lost 10 binds so far?
Yes, that's true. Maybe I should lose more.
Big pot energy, left-hand side, lock in. Ace, ace, 7. Fedor Holz, the young prince, flops the full house. Wiktor, top pair. Oh my God. Turn is the king.
You deserve it.
Wiktor.
You deserve this one.
Turns that top pair into a full house.
Unbelievable how cold I'm running.
Fedor Holz. Let's see how happy the young prince is when he gets stacked here for $20,000. Fedor Holz needs a 7 on the river, and guys, nothing would surprise me with Fedor. $6,400 in the middle. Full house versus full house in the 3-bet pot. The jovial attitude has died down by the two players. The chat is going crazy, expecting blood. Fedor bets the turn. Limitless, trying to balance his range there with his face. He stopped talking. He can't believe it. He calls. River is a 4. 12,000 in the middle, 18,000 behind. Fedor Holz in the tank. $12,000 in the pot, 18,000 behind. How will this get all in? Fedor Holz. The first big run bads of this session. Tension builds. He bets all in. He calls. Ace King, pocket 7s, full house versus full house.
You know what? At least I get.
Oh, you got the. At least you got the bad beat jackpot.
GG takes care of me. That's true.
In the right-hand side,
They do.
Wiktor turns the hidden straight with that deuce. Club draw misses. $6,800 in the pot. Wiktor looking to put a little foot on the gas here. As he driving the truck. Another free roll coming up here, guys. At the top of the hour, 8 minutes from now. Password is Crownupguy with capital letters. Limitless going to bet small on the turn. Going to be hard to get a big bet in on the river. And Fedor, top pair. Young Prince loses that jovial attitude after that $40-some thousand pot. Goes Limitless's way. Fedor really making us wait for these decisions. Queen 10, top pair. He does call. River is a 3. Safe card for Queen 10. No club gets there. Might be a little scared of your opponent having a 3. Most likely the opponent might check back to 3 on the turn. Not that scared of a 3. Of course, scared maybe a worse queen. Or a better queen, rather. Queen Jack, King Queen, Ace Queen. What size will Wiktor go with here, guys? 30,000 in the middle. Wiktor up in the match so far today, looking to extend the lead. 11,600 in the middle. Fedor snap calls, another bot goes.
Okay.
GG takes care of me this time.
It's true.
They say too much, go to bank. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean.
Uh-oh. Right-hand side, Fedor. Pocket kings. He's going to get check raised. Wiktor, 3 7s. Now Fedor. We know this guy is not Fedor the folder. He's Fedor the caller. So kings will not be getting folded at any point in time today. But maybe on the 9, something could go down here. Wiktor. He's liking it, but he's not loving it, right? Because what kind of hands are you really going to get value from at this point in time? Fedor is going to be calling the flop check raise with a bunch of ace high, some overpairs, 8-10, 8-9, 5-8. A lot of those hands maybe not going to put a ton of money in. So Wiktor bets small. Maybe those hands we'll put obviously the nuts are going to put a lot of money in. Both hands are going to put a lot of money in that we beat here. Over pairs specifically, 8, 9.
Win, you win. Maybe not.
And Fedor does indeed raise 4,900. Kind of puts that Jack 7 in a tough spot.
Oh.
His turn's pretty interesting interesting decision to make. So now Wiktor, probably not going to go anywhere here. He knows Fedor, very capable of trying to make a play with a hand maybe like a queen 8 of clubs. Maybe even a worse 7. And now Wiktor checks it. Fedor, will he go for a value bet with his pocket kings? He called the check raise. He raised the small turn bet. And now river.
Please no bet with jackpot this time. Please, GG. No bet with jackpot. I don't want.
When does it start? You know?
I don't know. Fuck.
All in.
No.
Fedor thinks he's value betting here. If Limitless folds, Trep Steffens here.
It'd be jackpot, I guess. It's Fedor.
Can't watch. Too cringe if he folds.
Nah, I need to call this because you're MTP player.
He does call.
Bit wild.
Yes. That's why I need to call. Sorry about the slow down.
No problem.
$44,000 pot goes Limitless's way. He does not give up on that river. And
Now you
Fedor's
need to go
busted
to
on the
back.
way.
Finally, someone needs to go to.
Okay, there we go.
Fedor calling for a transfer. Waiting for a wire. Hashtag King style. Hey guys, someone send me more money. All right, 20,000 back in action. So Fedor down 52,000, still up over 100,000.
It's not.
Don't see a way Limitless is gonna be able to come back today.
I see. He backs one big blind.
Check. Okay, call. Oh. Okay.
Lucky river for Limitless on the right-hand side. Both players improved their hand. A straight for Fedor. A full house for Limitless. The flush does get there.
Okay, check. Maybe. Okay. Can't check.
Wiktor talking to himself a little bit. Fedor bets the right-hand side. Going for some value, trying to get called by a 2-pair hand. Limitless. Limitless can decide how much to raise it. Left-hand side, 3-bet pot. C-bet by Fedor. Gets called by Limitless. Turn is a 5 of diamonds. King 5, 4, 3. Fedor, nut flush draw. Limitless, second pair and a jack high flush draw. So both players have a little bit of something here. Fedor is going to check it. Right-hand side. Limitless going to raise here. Hope that he's not up against a better full house. He's going to hope that Fedor has a hand. Maybe like a queen 10 of diamonds. Guess he would have 3 with that pre-flop. He raises 9,400.
Okay, Wiktor. Okay.
Putting Fedor in a very tough spot. And Fedor does indeed call with the straight.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. Not a hand I'm folding, but very kind of up.
The fuck say, why you not all in?
Left hand side.
Look what they had.
Ace
They had
on the river. Fedor bets.
Yeah.
Gets it through. I want to see two people play for their last 10,000. That's what I want to see, right?
Sure, boss.
I want to see a heads-up match where you show me your bank account
Sure,
that it has 5 to 10,000 in there, and we do a private investigation into the rest of your funds to make sure that's all you have. And then I want you to put your 10,000 on the line against another person's 10,000 on the line. And I want to see I want to see like the guy loses it all, right? How does he borrow back money? Who's he calling? How does he get it? Does he have a job? Like, I want to see people put something on the line. Or I want to find two people that have no money at all in their accounts, and I want them to play for $10,000, right? That's kind of what I want to see. I want to see some blood, man. I'm trying to see a little rivalry in these heads-up matches. You know, you go to a fight, I want to see a little something from my contestants, from the players involved in a heads-up battle, right? I want to see something like that, man. I want to see some blood. I got the craziest ideas for poker. I'm like, who can I play? Who can I get playing poker? Left hand side, Limitless with that Mexico. Get him with a check raise, Limitless. Get fired up here, buddy. $6,000 bet from Fedor. Fedor might feel inclined to call the check raise. Here we go. Pot size bet from Fedor. He's going to do this with some overpairs. Maybe some strong one-paired hands. The guy's a bluffing machine, so he's capable of having a lot of bluffs here. Maybe a hand like a jack six. Victor really making us sweat this one. 6,000 in the middle. $6,000 bet. Hits him with the all-in check raise. Fedor's got to be confused right now.
Okay. That is a problem. Because I have a good hand to call, and I don't like to call.
You know, Fedor is a calling machine on later streets like this.
Victor, what do you think?
Poker face.
Ay, puppy. Never a good spot. Getting check jammed on. I mean, the guy hasn't really shown a propensity to get super out of line in these later streets so far with Victor. He hasn't shown up a bluff here yet. This ain't Doug Polk, the bluffing machine. Victor's overall seemed pretty in line with in these spots. Not a big sample. Even Fedor, I mean, this is a pretty savage spot to check raise jam as a bluff. This is a very, very savage spot. But something tells me Young Prince is not going to lay this one down. If Fedor calls here, I'll put on the Stones live hat. My new hat. Fedor's in the tank. It's the worst hand he calls here with. Probably an overpair. Maybe 9-10.
Just feels like a spot you like bluffing. I think I have to call my hand very often.
The Young Prince going through a personal pandemic in his head. The time bank runs down. Is the Young Prince going to lose $25,000 more here with pocket tens? The tension builds. The clock ticks down. $25,000 more.
You have like
for Fedor Holz.
No.
One pair.
Okay.
And he lays it down. Nice fold by Fedor Holz with the pocket tens.
Yeah, I'm overfolding this spot a lot, but it's okay. If I don't call this one, it's a really good bluff.
Yeah, I thought you went bigger with straight.
So Fedor is going to bet. That's about half pot. Interesting river. So Limitless does check call. River's an ace, and now Fedor going to have some one diamond hands. And he's going to want to bluff with maybe on like what would he call the 3-bet? Interesting. Maybe King 10, King of Diamonds, King Jack, King of Diamonds. Obviously, he's going to have a lot of these hands. These backdoor straight draw type hands that now miss. 6, 7, 5, 6. Going to have a lot of bluffs. What are his value hands here? Flushes, straights, 10 Jack. He does all in.
Fucking GTO. Make my life hard. Oh, I guess I'll be a pussy player.
Wiktor, another lay down, and Fedor shows the 7. So Wiktor puts him on a flush, or better, decides 8-9 is not the hand to call with.
What can I have? A7 for value, maybe?
River.
Oh, no. A7, check.
How could he fold there, actually? I mean, this guy's a crazy fucking guy.
Bluff,
How could you fold there? I don't understand that fold, actually. That doesn't make much sense. I mean, this guy... I mean, again, I guess so, right? What offsuit hands is he going to be calling with?
If you bet A7 for value, then I'm the worst player in the world, because
I still call those on
call
the flop.
this every time, man. It will be embarrassing because it's
Is he going to go bald? What do you guys think? With this right there. Just the hair's the wrong way. Am I losing my hair? Fuck me. Goddamn poker. Listen, guys, if you guys are in your 20s, do not spend your entire 20s stressed out about your poker. There's more to life. Get yourself outside. You don't need to play every single day. Get yourself off the computer. Get out in real life. Get some sun. Don't stress yourself out. Meditate. As Wiktor meditates into the straight on the turn to stack the young prince, the comeback is on. Limitless. Mr. Malinowski himself, the comeback is on. Let's go. Fedor gonna try to not lose it all here. Queen, king, queen. $10,000 pot, top pair, straight draw. Checks it over to Wiktor. Wiktor, he's poker hard right now. 15. And now we wait to see what happens. We will wait as the guys attempt to play the smallest pot ever with a top pair versus a nut straight as Wiktor checks back the turn, getting really tricky Dan Negreanu style. Cocaine Dan. Wiktor, maybe, probably not going to lay this river down. Fedor obviously feeling good about this as Wiktor is going to get max value when he raises the river because Fedor might get away. Listen, I don't know. Fedor might get away. If he bets and gets raised, I feel like he might get away from this hand out here. So let's see. He's in the tank. What's he going to do? $10,000 in the middle. Check on the turn. The landmine awaits for the young prince as he bets 8,500, hoping to get called by a queen, by a 10, maybe a 9. Of course, Fedor checks the turn. He's going to have some. He knows he's going to have some strong hands here. But he also knows that he is going to have King Jack, so he will have the nuts. He'll be slow playing that turn on occasion. So river, 8,500 in the middle. Wiktor has to hope that he has hand. Just like hand, he goes all in. This could somehow be a time Fedor Holz does not get stacked here. Now Fedor's got to wonder, what does this guy have? I've got a king queen. Check on the turn.
This time not so clear calling hand, but still pretty good one. Probably almost always.
Doesn't block any clubs. Blocks the nuts.
Victor.
We've not seen Victor bluff many times in these kind of situations. Hakati says, I think he thinks Limitless underbluffs in general. So far, that's what we've seen in these real big situations on later streets. 15,000 more. Can Fedor Holz find another God mode fold here and save themselves $14,000?
Okay.
He calls $55,000 pot. Goes over to Limitless's way as he cracks a smile.
I should disable this. It's not fun.
Nice hand for Limitless as he extends on the lead for today. He's going to be up about $90,000 today. Victor and Fedor opening up a little bit right now. Fedor not rebuying on the left-hand table. Right-hand table, Fedor with the nut full house, pocket tens. Limitless has one of those pot limit Omaha bluff hands, the 10-6. To block the full house, 10-8. And 6-8. 3,200 in the middle. The chat.
Danger is coming.
Riled up right now. I like to see it. Give me that energy, chat. I like what I'm seeing. As Fedor decides what to bet here. That's 2,400. And Victor snap calls with the 10-6.
Change dealer, please. No,
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, keep the dealer. Oh.
Left-hand side, Victor. Plays this one perfectly, checks the river. I think they're edible, guys. It's going to be a long night around here in the headquarters, man.
Oh my god.
All in!
Oh, yeah.
Fedor, short stack holds.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I told you. I can't take it anymore.
No! You're cute. Well-deserved victory. Well-deserved victory. Rather call is I'll say it's a really good match.
I don't know what is going on here, guys. I don't know what is going on here, guys. I'm just listening to these guys talk at this point in time.
Sure.
Looks like Fedor is going to be sitting out here.
You want to shop me in the last hand? Is it
Yes.
like
Tilted.
do I deserve this? Okay, I
don't
have
know.
a snap call, but the thing is, you know, like you have pocket eights, you bet 9.1 here. No, pocket sixes maybe. Or 7-8. 7-8 suited, probably more likely.
Very possible.
Very possible.
Or maybe GTO.
Yes.
The quads.
Well, you get the money, but it's. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Mm.
GG,
Yeah,
man.
Victor. GG's,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah, me too. I hope we do some more fun things later on. Yeah, I'm still mad about this. You know why I folded Queen Jack, man? I'm like, Jesus. Oh.
Wait, you folded it straight?
Yes. I thought I block your bluffs, man. I thought you get the.
You're a
I fold-
madman. You are a madman.
I call king, I call ace, and then I thought queen is worse for your like.
Yeah, I mean it is probably. It is probably.
That's what I was thinking, but I mean, well played to you.